What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today is episode 2 of Basic Minecraft and Training. In today's episode, we will be going over farming and food, upgrading tools, and adding to your home. Now, as you can see, my hunger bar here, which is on the left side, no, right side, the one that looks like a meat stick, is kind of low, and my hearts are also getting low. So we're going to need to do some farming. Now, if you guys remember from last episode, we did create this lovely tool called a hoe. Now, that will be very, very important in creating a farm. You are also going to need 3 iron to craft a bucket. So, last episode we got four iron from mining in a cave. So you should get raw iron once you mine it. Now, to make this iron usable, you have to put it in the top of your furnace, and it will start to turn to an iron ingot. Now we're going to have to do that to craft a bucket. Now while that smelts, I'm going to go over what can be eaten, what cannot be eaten. So if you see all this grass stuff around, it will drop these stuff called wheat seeds, which can be used to plant, which can be turned into wheat, which can then be crafted into bread, or if you combine that with other ingredients, can be made into cake, or a couple other things. So if you just go around breaking these leaves, you will get some wheat seeds. Now, another source of food besides planting is also animals. So chickens, for example, will drop chicken, and they will also drop eggs, which can be put into cakes. Pigs, for example, will drop raw pork chop, which can be cooked into pork chops. And then there are cows, which drop steak, which there do not seem to be any cows. And then sheep not only drop mutton, but they also drop wool, which is going to be needed to use to make a bed, which will be done later in the episode. So if you do see a sheep while you are out getting animals, kill it and take the wool. So this wool is very valuable. We need 3 wool in total. And also just kill some other animals so you can have some food. And by the time you do this and come back, your iron should be done. So, yeah. Okay, so we've now gotten back to our house. We've gotten a little bit of mutton, some pork chop, some chicken, and some eggs. We can just put those in our chest for now because they won't be too useful, except for, I guess, the meat. So let's take our iron out, and we've now got 4 iron ingots, and we have some mutton. So we'll just put that in there so we can eat some food. But now let's go on to farming instead of just animal food. So what you're going to do is you're going to need to craft a bucket so you can get some water so you can make a nice farm. Now there are 2 ways to making farm. One that doesn't cost you iron because iron is a little hard to find. But we're going to do the way that looks a little bit nicer instead of a more advanced way. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our iron, place one there, and one there. That will give us a bucket, which water can be picked up with. So what we're going to do now is we're going to come outside. I'm actually going to eat, because once your hunger bar gets below 4, you need to eat food so you can run faster. So I'm going to just eat some food, and there we go. We can move a little bit more. So I'm going to collect these seeds here, and I'm going to collect this water. So now we have some water, we have our hoe, and our seeds. That's all we're going to need. Now we're going to need to find a nice open flat area for our farm. Sometimes you may need to flatten the ground, or sometimes you can just find nice flat areas. So I think right over here looks pretty flat. So what we're going to do is clear away all this grass stuff. The upside of doing this is that we will get seeds, so we can plant some wheat. And if you did spawn near a village and you go to it, you sometimes can get carrots and potatoes as well. Carrots aren't the best for food, so I don't suggest eating carrots. But potatoes are amazing if you do cook them, just like we cooked that mutton and iron. If you take a potato and you cook it, it's so good for your Minecraft character. There's a lot of hunger and health. Alright, so once you've cleared a good portion away, you can start to dig out where your farm is going to be. So you're going to need a shovel and a hoe for this. And get out of here, pig. If our animals are in your way, just kill them because there's no harm done. You just get a bunch of food. Okay, so what we're going to do is I think we want our garden to be like we'll do like 6 rows. So if it's going to be 6 rows, it will be 6 rows of 2, so we'll only need like 3 rows of water. So what we're going to do is we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, or however long you want it to be. I'm going to go to 14, 15. Then we're going to leave a space of 2 and start doing it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And one more space of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, since we did 3 rows, we are actually getting 8 rows of plants. No, sorry, still 6. We're still getting 6 rows, my bad. Now what you're going to do is you're going to place a water bucket in one of these rows, and you see it won't fill up and flow all the way. You're going to have to go back to where you got your original water from and grab one more bucket, and then you won't need to grab any more water from here, because I'm going to show you guys a really neat trick. So once you got that water, we're going to go back to where we had our garden, which is right over here. And instead of placing the water right on the second block, place it on the third block. So now you have 3 solid blocks of water. So what you've just created is an infinite water source. So that means if you grab from the middle, it just fills right back up, and you don't ever have to go back to the lake. So you can do that. Keep creating a bunch of infinite water sources. So skip that block, skip this block, place it there, and just keep doing that all throughout. And it is easiest way to get water. Now you can't do it too fast, or you'll glitch it, and it will not work properly, and it will mess up your garden. But just simply do this, and yeah. And also don't always grab from the end, because it will do that. You want to grab always from like a middler block. It's just easier that way. Alright, there we go. So now we have our garden all lined up. So now we're going to take our hoe, and we are going to go like this, just all around the water. We're one row like this. Now these double rows are amazing. It is actually something I learned in Minecraft. What people used to do is it would be plant, water, but I have discovered you can do plant, water, plant, water, because one water can act for both sides. It's super helpful. So just do this. Do this as over here as well. If you do this, that's okay. You can always just mine it and then just replace it or something. And also, if it's not near water, it will just turn back to dirt and then grow back into grass. Okay, there we go. So you've created your first garden. Now you're going to need to plant some stuff on that. So if you're doing all what I said and got these wheat seeds, just place them down. They take a couple of days to grow in game, but that's not that bad. I'd say I think it takes like 25 minutes to grow. So that's how much seeds we got for now. So we'll come back. I guess they might not be grown by the end of this video, but eventually they will grow. And you can plant potatoes, carrots, sugar beet, and a couple other things, and it's pretty cool. So that is gardening. Now let's go into, actually, I guess we will add to our house and make a bed since it is nighttime. So to make a bed, it is pretty simple. If you got that 3 wool from earlier, you'll have 3 wool in your inventory. Just go to your chest, grab 3 planks of any kind of wood, place 3 planks on the bottom, and 3 wool on the top, and congratulations, you've just made your first bed. Place it anywhere in your house, and click on it and sleep. Now, anytime it is nighttime, you can just click on your bed, go to sleep, and it is the next day. And the rain might stop, might not stop, who knows. And if we go look over at our garden, the plants have started to grow, hopefully. Yep. Nope, maybe not. Yep, some of them are growing. You can see some of them are a little bit bigger. As I said, though, it does take up to 25 minutes. And that's okay. Now, for upgrading our tools, we're going to need some more iron. So if you guys remember from last episode, we just had to go to a cave, and you can also tell that my tools are starting to lose durability, which is what that yellow, orange, and green line are. Green means good, orange means bad, yellow means okay, and then red means it's about to break. So we need to get some more iron, which again is that yellowish white ore in the ground, which is right here. Now, you may mining encounter these skeletons with bows. Those are called skeletons. They are quite annoying, but pretty easy to kill, as long as you just don't get beat up and bullied by them. Just try not to get hit, especially if it's your first time. And I did die, so if you did sleep, you will appear back at your bed. But if you did not have keep inventory on, you would have lost all your stuff. So I'm going to go back to where I was and get all my stuff back. Now, this is an unfortunate thing, but there is a setting where you can have keep inventory on. So if you die, everything in your inventory does go back. This is a setting that you have to change out of game, unless you are on computer. If you are on computer, you can just do slash game mode or game rule keep inventory true, and then keep inventory is on. Now the skeleton is still there, but let's try not to die to it, and just collect all of our stuff back. Try and get our sword and kill it, well, before it kills us. Now, one thing to note is that certain mobs, skeletons and zombies, I guess, if they go into sunlight, they will start to burn. So use that knowledge to your advantage. Alright, let's collect all of our stuff. Now, dying can be a little bit annoying, but it is good that I did die in this video, because I can show you that as long as you remain calm, don't freak out, and collect all your stuff, you should be fine. Now, let's reorganize our inventory, shall we? Oh, and sometimes when you kill a mob, they will drop their bow, so we've just gotten a bow and arrow, which is an awesome weapon to use for long-range fights. I'll show you an example here, actually. Just pull back, wait for him to stop moving, and voila! We hit him. Now there's some iron here, so let's just mine this iron, and quickly, because my pickaxe is losing durability. Oh. Okay, so 8 iron should be enough to upgrade the majority of your tools. Items like a shovel and a hoe don't need to be upgraded. It is pointless and just a waste of materials. So don't do it. But items like an axe, a pickaxe, or a sword are beneficial to have as iron. Okay, so once you get back to your house, you can come in here and you can go to your furnace, grab any food that's in it, and put in your iron. Now, we may need to craft some more sticks for our new tools, so what we're going to do is go to our oak planks, go to crafting table, and maybe craft 8. And just put that back in there. We won't need our bucket. We remove that. We'll need our iron. Won't need any of those, really. And yeah. Now, with your old tools, you can either keep them or you can get rid of them. It's up to you. Wooden tools are completely... what I suggest doing is once you, as you watched in the first episode, I only crafted a stone pickaxe, or sorry, a wooden pickaxe. Because once you get a few wood, mine some stone, you can just craft as much stone stuff as you want, and you'll never need any wood tools again. So wooden pickaxes, I suggest just destroying them, or they can also be used as furnace fuel. Okay, and while we wait, we're going to need some lighting. As you can see, my house is sometimes dark, so to get lighting, we need a torch. Now, to get a torch, we need coal or charcoal. So we're going to use coal since we have one. So let's just steal 1 coal from the furnace. So to make a torch, you need 1 coal and 1 stick. Put the coal in, put the stick underneath. You can put it anywhere on the crafting table as long as the coal is on top and the stick is on bottom. And 1 coal and 1 stick gives you 4 torches. And you can put a torch there and a torch there and some torches around your house to keep monsters away. So there you go. You've created your first light source, which is also very good, so that way nothing will spawn in your house. And our iron is now done. So let's craft a new pickaxe to start off with. So we have now created an iron pickaxe. And same thing as before, just 2 like this. And let's craft an axe. Now, if you don't want to waste your resources and you have a perfectly good axe, there's no point. I'm actually not going to, just because I have a good axe, but if you want to, you can. I'm perfectly fine with stone axes. The only purpose of upgrading your axe really would just be for faster mining speed, but stone axes work perfectly fine. So we'll do our sword instead. So there, let's actually use those. So these are our new tools, and our old tools, we can just put in our chest here, or if we die and lose everything, unless you've set keep inventory on, then you will keep all your tools. But these are just extras now, right? Just in case. And we can move these over here. I actually like to keep those in my inventory. And congratulations, you've just finished part 2 of the basics on Minecraft. In this episode, you should have learned all about farming and food. You should have learned about upgrading your tools and adding to your house. Now, adding to your house is simply just a bed, torches, and if you want to, flooring. That is personally up to you. But thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in another video, and hopefully part 3 of this.